Hello again. I'll be talking about implied selection. So if you select objects before actually starting a command, you can use a selection method which is known as implied selection. I've got an example here. As we can see, there is no commands been initiated, because you can see in the command bar it asks type a command. So to start the selection command, I will click anywhere empty in an empty space, one click, and then move the cursor. Now you can see the selection window moving, and you can tell this is a selection window because it got closed boundary and a blue color. And basically what it does, it selects everything inside that boundary. So you can see if I do the command here, click by the mouse, it will select the star and the triangle. While if I do select something to the left or change it to the left, it will use a crossing window. And you can tell it's a crossing window because the boundary is a dashed line and it's got a green background, and this is basically would select everything that crosses the selection window, not like the boundary window which selects what's only inside, totally inside the blue window. You also would notice that you have some options here for the selection: fence, W polygon, and C polygon. And these options also can appear in the screen using the down arrow. It will be shown here as well. These options would only appear when you start the selection command, and it won't appear if you start another command and you want to select an object. So if you start with the selection command, you would have these three options. I would go and use the W polygon command, and you can see now a line started to appear in the screen. And when I try to define the boundary of that polygon or selection polygon, it shows a blue background, which we just discussed. It's called closed window, which basically would select what's totally inside that window. So let's select this is the last point and then press enter, and as you can see now, the triangle and the rectangle have been selected. You can also see the blue dots or the crossings, which we call grips. Now if you try to use any other command now on the selected objects, for example erase objects or erase, so if I click on erase command, it will remove the rectangle and triangle. If I want to start a selection by selecting an object immediately, so clicking on that object, it won't give me the options for selection because I selected an individual object. So if I do escape and do the previous command, which just click anywhere empty in the empty space, and it will again give you these different options for selection. I hope this is maybe a simple command, but very useful sometimes, especially when you want to select specific objects in specific locations. And thank you for watching.